you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like, yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. So no matter what you up to, just go hard. Don't let it. Can you imagine how really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father did. Mom's bringing different niggas in and out the crib. No money, so you seen it's less than all your friends. But it a joke because your mother was a crackhead. Older sister hoeing off, giving all the homies head. I could wait for your response, but they let her hear me talk, so I just wait for the applause. I always knew that I was great, I got them haters so appalled. I'ma make it out the darkness, and my word is my bond. Delivering these bars while I'm gripping on my balls. Jealous niggas hate to see you succeed, so fuck them all. I'm the master of my destiny.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
you can't even see the top of that thing.
Even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. I am T the Busy Bee.
Mark.
I'm Faun the Skater.
And we have two guests with us today because this is week 9 of today's Career Woman. This is our series. We just got through halfway, so now we're working on week 9 through 15. And we would like the ladies to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Taryn Gray.
Yes. Taryn. You want to tell the audience a little about yourself?
Sure. I'm a realtor. Just recently switched from Douglas Realty to Exit Wise Realty. We are based in Columbia, so if you're looking for a home anywhere in Maryland, I can do anywhere in Maryland except for Ocean City. So definitely contact me.
Yay!
Yay! Go ahead. Congrats.
Good evening, everybody. I am Shenetta. I am your Empowered Life Queen. So my hands are in a couple of things. Yes.
We just talked about this a little bit.
19.
So I am a property manager. Primarily I work in real estate as a real estate agent in Maryland and DC. Property management is my love of my life. I've been doing that for about 15 years. So we work with single family homes, condos, group homes. We do room rentals. So please check us out at Better Homes and Garden. That's my brokerage in Maryland and DC. And then you can also look at our rentals with Columbia Property Management. So outside of that, I have a nonprofit organization, and we focus on suicide prevention and anti-bullying for youth and young adults, and that's Empowerment Essence. So please visit us, empowermentessence.org. And I am an entrepreneur. I am a public speaker. I do some coaching for pageants, and I'm your former Miss Maryland United States. Well, yeah, 2014.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, have some fun, huh?
Hey.
We did talk about that.
Awesome. Great intros, ladies.
Yes,
Thank you.
We got some amazing women on the show today. Absolutely.
I'm going to tell them. gonna tell him? Mark's like, the bullying.
That's right. We need to talk about that always.
So, how's everyone's day today? How's everyone's week been? You know, it's Wednesday, so it's like the middle of the week, which means it's only been 3 days. But nevertheless, you can still ask how's everyone's week because our weeks are from Wednesday to Wednesday.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
So that's how we work. So you all have to work on our on our calendar.
Go ahead, T. Tell everybody about your day. Because I'm sure she has a story to share.
I do. I got sideswiped by somebody who didn't have insurance.
Well,
it's not even that bad because it's just some scratches, so it looks like I can, like, you know, maybe wipe it out a little bit. But it's just the life of a highly insured motorist. Do y'all know how aggravating it is for a highly insured motorist and anything that happened to their car, how much stress they have to go through?
I'm sure a lot.
Yeah.
So, anyone who is out there who is an auto technician, if you all want to be called that, if you work for Jiffy, if you know how to work on cars, put your business out there, okay? Because there are people who are out here who cannot go through their insurance to get their car fixed. Luckily, mine did not end up with any dents and like no craziness. It was just kind of like, ooh, why is there scratches down the side of my car? So make sure you put you all's business out there. Support black businesses. That's the positivity for today. I had a long day. That was the bad part. I had a lot of good things happen today though, but that in particular was just like the good things are like up here, the bad things are like right here. Like before, the bad things were up here. So that's how my day was.
Well, we're hoping those woes go away.
Yeah.
So we're gonna burn those later.
There we go.
Let all that, pass away, But just glad you're not, hurt.
Yeah.
So y'all could have been worse,
Yeah, it could have been so much worse. I could have ended up like on the other side of the street, especially if she was speeding. Like I probably could have ended up over the curb and down into the little neighborhood.
But you right here.
But I'm here. I'm alive. My car a little scratched. I'm all right. No body parts hurting. I'm good.
Right.
You should have got out and just rolled on the ground. And
someone else said that to me earlier when I told them the story. They was like, you should have got out the car. You should have just rolled and screamed. And I was just like, y'all don't even understand how.
You didn't have insurance.
Yeah, true. It wouldn't have made no difference.
You always have to assume the other person has insurance. And you stay in the car and you get an ambulance ride to the hospital. That's $10,000 in your settlement.
See?
Oh, you don't want.
Noted.
And you have to do at least 3 days rehab, and you get paid for that too.
True.
Are you sure you're okay?
Noted.
Been around the block a couple times.
You've been around the world, yeah. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't want to discuss how their week's been.
I think I'll go last.
I'll
be the last.
I'll go
next. Are you sure? Because I think you have some good news to say.
Oh, you got the news?
I'll wait.
Okay. All right. Yay.
I'll be the last.
So I'll go. So my week has been kind of crazy. Recently jumped ship from my corporate job. So a little bit of mixed emotions. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't have that guaranteed income coming anymore. So now I'm full-time real estate. So it's been a crazy week, and then I ended up leaving my brokerage and going to a new brokerage.
Been there, done that.
So it's been a lot of different changes happening within the last 2 weeks and really the last 4 days, honestly. So it's been good, it's been bad, just kind of uncertain of the unknown. So every day is a day where I couldn't be up. I'm happy. The next day I'm just like a pure itch because I don't know what's about to happen, or I'm just yelling at everybody because I'm stressed. I'm scared. So today was a good day.
I know that's right. We like those days. Right?
Today was a good day. I did sign up with the new brokerage today, so that was a good thing. And I'm just hoping that, I'm not hoping, it will all work out. And
there you go.
6 months from now, I'll be looking back at this video like, oh, I was stressed for what though? That was how my day was good today. So
good. The wonderful thing about sales is always trying to get those leads.
Yes.
Have you been able to?
I know.
How have you been in your search of getting leads?
So I was on a team. I think I got real comfortable because he just fed us leads. So I was like, okay, well, I'm part-time. Even if I don't do anything, I'll still get the lead. I mean, you have to work that lead, but, you know, one pans through. And I think when I started real estate, people thought it was a hobby. So a year later, I'm still doing real estate. So now, like, my family and my friends are starting to come up. And now I think I'm more voiceful and saying, like, hey, you know, you at my home. If not, well, you know, let's get you to that point. Kind of nurture them to get to that point. So now they're starting to come in like, hey, you're a realtor? Yeah, I am. But before, it was solely like my team lead. Like, hey, Taryn, here's this person. Hey, Taryn, here's that person. Email blew up with leads. But now it's kind of like, and that's why I'm stressed. It's like, okay, so where are these leads coming from now? But actually, the new brokerage is signed up with a few different people. And I got one like 5 minutes after leaving the office. And he's ready to buy now. And he's pre-approved. So I was like, oh, thank you, God. Win-win. So that was a good sign that, you know, just everything's going to be okay. You know, don't stress so much. I don't try to stress about the leads, because if I do, I'm never going to be happy. So I just have to continue to make sure everyone I talk to knows I'm a realtor. And then the leads will kind of follow. But definitely tapping into my top 50 and letting, you know, people know, if you're not buying, do you know someone who is buying? And I'm not a pushy person. If you say, I want to buy in a year, cool. You know, let's get you to the point to where, so when you buy in a year, you'll have a good interest rate. You can get the house you want versus getting the house you want to settle for. So that's kind of my thing, and kind of, you know, how I want to be able to get a lead and keep the lead. That's right. Because there's what, 30,000 builders in Maryland. That's right. So
I think maybe we can host some workshops. You know, some free workshops. And reach out to a lot of people, do a lot of Eventbrite things, and you know, teach people how they can get houses, because people probably just maybe discouraged and think like, my credit's bad, or. And you can at least, you know, educate them on how to get it back up to where they can possibly.
They do. When they hear the word lender, they get afraid. But it's like, no. It's a good thing. Because you don't want to go out there thinking like, oh, I make $100K. I can get a $300,000 house. But you may have debt up to your, you know, and you can probably only afford $150. So it's kind of like, yeah, getting them comfortable with speaking with the lender to say, it's like for me, for instance, I always use myself as an example. I spoke to a lender. The only thing I had to hear of was my student loans, put them back into the positive. I'm thinking I had to get this off and that off. He was like, oh, just fix your student loans and you're good. Oh, easy, boom, done. So I find it comfortable when I use myself, but definitely trying to do something this summer, like a brunch or something. Not make it realtor focused, but just kind of like network focused. So that way other people can come out and not feel like I'm trying to sell them a house, but just be open to the fact that, hi, I'm Taryn, I'm a realtor, you know, hi, you're so-and-so, you do this. They may be able to use you, and you, and you, and you. So it's kind of like a boom, 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 you know, one-stop shop, so.
That's awesome.
But you know what? We all have that fear when we finally step out on stage.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, but never give up on what you want to do. You know, especially if something that you're passionate about and you believe in it, don't stop doing it. You know, we all have that fear anytime we step out and do something new. But just stay the course, persevere. You know, persevere, and you'll be just fine. You know, you're beautiful. They're gonna buy a house by the person gorgeous. You're like, you know what? Especially you get a couple men.
Can we go to this house? Can we go to that house over there?
Yeah, you know.
You go to my house on that same street.
You be with one guy all day, like, you know what's up?
I had to do that.
Oh, not 12.
I had to actually send someone. I was like, okay, well, if you're serious about buying a house, let's get you pre-approved. And that's when it fell off. I was like, okay, you're not serious. I'm not about to show you house, walking around in my high heels all day. Just because you think I'm cute. No, that's not about to happen. Let's get you pre-approved. That way I know you're serious.
I know that's right.
But once you run that credit report, like, wait. Let me get this fixed. Let me do that. Like, and you go, oh, okay. You still building. You still working on you right now. So it happens.
What can I do?
Like it happens.
Confused.
Yeah, it happens.
But yeah,
it happens.
I'm happy though, so I'm excited.
And we're going to keep your anxiety down.
Yes.
We're going to lift you up. Yeah. We're going to talk about them woes. How we going to, like all that negativity out of life, blow it up.
Yep.
And then we're going to get back to that positive energy.
Yes.
You know, bringing that good stuff back to your life. And it'll be just fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
Rock out.
What's that?
She said hi.
I don't even know what I was about to say.
That was the woosah.
Yeah,
that was the woosah.
For both of you. There you go.
Look at us.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Yeah.
Right.
Queening. Okay, dope. Marco, how was your week?
Somebody else want to share?
I'm blessed.
I'm definitely. He said I'm blessed.
You had a blessed week?
Yep.
No stress?
Nope. Stress don't live here.
I know that's
right. Anything else happened good this week?
Nope. Not yet.
Wow. Well, my week has been rather yes. I've had a yes week. So for me, property management is my primary base outside of real estate. So I too transferred brokerage in December of 2018. So initially I was with a small brokerage in DC and I had to switch over to a brokerage in Maryland. So Better Homes and Gardens I joined in December and we're in Annapolis. And there was a lot to think about. And I guess we'll have to tell them more and more about how that switch transitions so I understand the anxiety and the stress.
Yeah. Yes. We're definitely, that's what the woosah was for. I just realized that I did something over the weekend that kind of helped me. My anxiety has been really, really, really high. So I kind of like did something that like helped me and it actually worked. But we're going to talk about that when we come back to
there. Oh, yeah. Guys.
So everyone who is tuning in, thank you all for tuning in. I know Facebook is down, so we are sending out the YouTube link. If it takes a while to get to you, please just bear with us. Make sure you share the YouTube link to everybody. Facebook is not allowing me to share anything, which kind of sucks, but it's okay because we're going to get through the show anyway like we usually do. And make sure you watch us every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And make sure you follow us on Instagram at Skylyne, SKYLYNE_foundation_2016. And on Facebook at Skylyne Radio Show or Skylyne Foundation. And we will see you all in a little bit once we pay these bills.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing, not just simply being told things. Or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, I agree. I definitely.
White keys only have this bitch jumping.
Okay. If I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah. Rebel. Let's do it.
If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. Wasn't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head and I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Work them old, tell them where the cash. If you wear the cash, tell them where the cash. If you playing for you gon' run it back. Don't make promises, but I promise that. Don't promise me, cause I ain't into that. Fell in love with that and got hurt from that. Now it's all over and the curtains back. Can't see you not noticing that. I'm letting it go, it ain't holding me back. Yeah, I'm on dice, but ain't come for the crap. Drinking with uncle, we only do jack. How I'm alive, I thank God for that. Praying about it, things getting better. Open it up with my name on the letter. Why you crazy about it? Saying whatever, you shy to be you. You know you gotta be you. Sometimes I need privacy too. Yeah, you know I ride. You know I ride.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back.
Back like we we never left.
Yeah,
It was
right.
like, that was like a 15, like at least 20-second break. It felt like we just went.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That wasn't long at all.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't either.
And then he told me it was 1 minute, but then I started hearing clapping in my ear. So I was like, oh, y'all, we gotta get back. We're here.
Yes, we are.
Here. So I wanted to discuss with you all how I managed to manage, but that's what I'm going to say today. Manage to manage my anxiety. So I've been going through a lot of stuff, and like how she says she has her ups and downs, I've been having my ups and downs too. The last 2 or 3 weeks I've had like extremely high anxiety, like aggravation, like I'm aggravated like this, or someone's talking to me and I'm just sitting there and I'm just like blank face, and they're like, what's wrong with you? Like, why aren't you talking? And I'm like, because I'm thinking, you know, trying to figure out how my next move, like this has to move fast.
Yeah.
Everything's just like, you gotta move fast, you gotta pay bills, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you know.
Life is calling.
Yeah, I know that.
My anxiety was through the roof. It actually got bad because I did end up cussing out my dad, but he deserved it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we can't cuss out the dad.
Wow.
Oh, no.
And he deserved it. Me and my dad, we're like friends. We live in a house together. We're like, it was really weird. Like, we're really friends. He's still my dad though, but
he's still dad.
We're friends. And he finally gave me permission. Huh?
She gonna divorce that?
Am I divorcing my dad? Oh no.
Oh, no.
We got enough of that going on.
All right. You gotta
right
be
there.
You gotta be right
Come on, Dad. We got this.
You gotta be right.
Ooh, let me tell you. But my anxiety was through the roof. I was snapping on people. I was irritated easily. I was trying to do stuff. I was moving so fast. My patience was low. I know my patience was low, y'all, because I came to a intersection, right? And my light was red. And the other light was green. And I know if I would have turned this corner and made a U-turn, I could have made it to the other side because it was green, right? Well, I did that, and then that light became red. And then I did it again, and that light became red. And that's when I knew. I was like, God, my patience is running low.
Oh, man.
But you know what? Driving is miserable. I don't have joy driving anymore. It's like you have so many, to get to one place to another place feels like it used to be pleasurable to drive. I don't get joy anymore like that.
Yeah,
I don't.
Sense, especially when
you got right. You got everybody on the road. You know, you got old people, young people on their phone. People people eating. People not paying attention. People doing everything but driving. Then you have the speed cameras. You have the police. You have accidents. You have construction. I'm just not. I don't like driving
on 295 to 40 miles per hour.
Yeah,
so
that's terrible.
More aware of these potholes.
They call this traffic.
They do need to be aware of I heard those potholes are serious.
The potholes are serious, but why can't you just fix them? Like what do we?
It's gonna take a minute. I understand they like big holes, like big.
It isn't our fault.
But what I did was, I make jewelry. Okay. So I thought I lost my string. And this day in particular, I was just like, this was like right after I cussed my dad out. So I knew it was over with then. I was like, dang, man, I cussed out my dad. And then I apologized, of course.
That's good.
Like, we talked about it. He understood where the misunderstanding started from in order for me to be like, you know what? Like, he understood where that came from, which was okay with me. And that also came from another trigger of other stuff that happened to me recently as well. So, I have all of that going on. I got the anxiety through the roof. I'm impatient. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go buy me some beads. So I went online. I make beaded jewelry. You all know that. T the Busy Bee. T_the Busy Bee on Instagram. I make beaded jewelry. I make bracelets. I make anklets. And because some bracelets when you make them they too big, but they can be an anklet.
Yes. She is working.
That's true. That's very true.
Waist beads, and I don't make it for the money. I actually make it for to help with my anxiety.
Okay.
Creativity helps
great.
with my anxiety.
Art is help. Yes.
So
art therapy.
What I do is I sit in my room. I sit in my bed, like in the middle of my bed. I put one set of beads here, one set of beads here. I pull the string. Snip the string, turn on some neo soul or whatever I want to listen to, and I can't say the other part on live, but then I just tie it and I go to work and I fill up that whole piece of string until there is none left, and that releases like my energy.
That's beautiful.
Every time. So, audience, make sure you all find something creative to do with your time when you have bad anxiety.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Yes.
That's dope.
And I have the greatest friends, because the greatest part about this is that my friends, because of my hard times right now, my friends actually put up the money to rebuy the beads that I need.
Aww. Now that's the special
part.
That's the real friend.
They support you and help you.
Real friends.
Those are real friends.
Real friends. Real friends.
She had a moment where things was switching around, but she has, I want to say, has found where she needs to be.
Awesome.
They gone. So
she found where she needs to be.
She said bye.
Yes.
She said bye. That's what's up. That's what's up.
If you all are into numerology, 333 was definitely a significant day for everyone for numerology. It was like the beginning and end of new chapters, if that makes sense. It's just a transformation. So if you all felt funny, like maybe within the last week or two, it's kind of like the people that you were around and stuff, that was actually why. It's your transition.
I've been good.
That's funny because my life path number is 3.
See?
Yeah, I'm a 3.
So cool, because my life path number is 3 too. That's mine.
Really?
Yeah!
There we go. This
I know that!
I think mine is 9.
Oh my God.
I think mine is 9. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
He's like, what? No.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Do you know your life path? I feel like you probably won't know your life path number. Well, this numerology is something you should look into. It'll help explain a little bit more of you and give you an understanding of who you
They have the
are.
little thing on Facebook. I see it all the time. And they give you a whole report. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. And now I get like monthly emails.
Yeah, they want you to sign up.
But I don't buy nothing. I just let them give you my free reading.
Yeah,
every
just No, yes.
Well, I never shared my good news.
Right.
Yes.
I had to share how I could fix my anxiety.
And then we had to cut. Yeah, so.
You're right.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Well, my life has finally transitioned into a positive area. Thank God. I've been going through a struggle with this, but went through a real tough season last year. I lost my job, had other things going on. I went through a depression, but and some other legal problems came right after that too. But I'm having the legal issues that's going away slowly but surely. But I got a new job, guys.
Yay!
Yeah, so I work for the Marriott Hotel. So yeah, so it took a minute to probably get another sales job. So I'm a sales coordinator for the Marriott Hotel.
Awesome. Okay.
Thank you. So discounts for my rooms.
You ready to travel? Yes, you ready to go.
Yes, vacation discounts. I'm just happy because it's finally something that I've been wanting to do. I work Monday through Fridays now, no more weekends, guys. I finally have my weekends free, but I have a second job, but I don't have to work. I don't have to work Monday through Friday, so this transition finally happened.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Yeah, so 8:30 to 5 is my work schedule, and I get off early on Fridays.
Oh, well.
My boss, she cool. She was like, we'll let you off at 4. I'm like, that's what's up. Thank you. And other things going on. I have a state performance this weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're actually being filmed and recorded and stuff, so I got practice. I got practice. I do. I have practice. When I leave here, I'm practicing.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah. So I just been busy, ladies.
That's what's up.
I've been busy, you know, just trying to do a whole lot of different new things and grow. This is something I've been trying to get to at this point in my life. It's my environment. So that's what's going on. That's why I said, Taryn, I can help you out a little bit with the prospecting. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good look.
Thank you.
You do a prospect?
We need to connect.
Well, I do a lot of that with my job because I have to go out and find new business. So we go to a lot of networking events. We went to one today. A Chamber of Commerce, women's group from like 11:30 to 1. We had a luncheon, met some bankers and other entrepreneurs, lady entrepreneurs that are, you know, starting their businesses. So that's what I do. I just kind of meet people and try to get business.
Yeah, definitely let me know next time you go to something. I mean, my days are free. So.
Okay.
Right, you're gonna have so much more free time. You're gonna feel like everything that you have, like your long list of to-do list, is gonna slowly start condensing because you have time to actually do it now.
You're gonna stay busy though, because
you are
from outside of the real estate component, and that's a beautiful thing when you're talking about real estate. It's not just the individuals that are looking to buy and or sell, but speak to them as a position for generating income. So purchasing those large homes and breaking those down so they can generate income. So it's a win-win for those individuals. And when you're also dealing with the real estate, like one thing that we look at for myself, and that's the project management. So I will meet an individual and we'll evaluate a home, and we'll determine if, definitely go ahead and purchase this one. We can turn it around. You'll be able to rent, maybe you have 4 or 5 bedrooms in the home. You'll be able to get 12 to 1,500, depending on where it is. That works in DC. Maryland is not always so easy, but having that other income, so being a realtor but also looking at project management in regard to rehabs and construction, but then also evaluating property management. If you ever decide that you meet someone that has a home and they don't want to manage it, so create different revenue streams for yourself within the real estate industry, and that should be awesome.
My mom is right under a broker. Her credentials are right under a broker, and she also is able to do real estate in Maryland, DC, and Virginia, and she also did start her own project management.
Nice.
It's fun to do that. Oh, that's fun.
That's my background. I was a HR, I guess you could say program manager, so I had 3 different clients who I ran their HR for, so
there you go.
My background.
Click. So there you go. So you don't have to have just one stream of income. You can have multiple streams of income. My week has been crazy. I've been talking about driving. I've been driving all day in Maryland and DC because I have 2 projects that I just started for project management. And these are like $30,000 projects in DC. And so now after we do that, then we're getting it ready for leasing. And so I've also had 12 property inspections today, so I've been driving and driving. 12. I visited 12 different properties in Maryland and DC, and still made it out to Baltimore in the heat of the traffic.
Yes. Oh my God.
I got here early. I was excited. I was like, look at you.
Yes,
Yes, but I was just out here this weekend. I was out here at Morgan State University Saturday. So I speak on anti-bullying. I'm your anti-bullying advocate. I'm a bully buster. So Empowerment Essence, we focus on, again, suicide prevention and anti-bullying. So when I say my hands are in a couple of things, primarily for the community, we were
19 things.
Not 19. There's only there's real estate, so that's project, real estate, property manager, realtor, project manager, business development manager. That's for the real estate, and then the nonprofit, and then acting and modeling and coaching. I mean, that's only
speaker, motivation.
Yes. But that's helping save lives, so that's really not work.
Told you I can count them.
But that's not really work. That's just my passion.
Business advisor.
Business advisor, consulting, marketing, But it all ties together.
It all adds up. 19. Trying to tell you.
Being a career woman is definitely finding your niche. And you lose, and we do get stressed. We do lose jobs. I've lost a few jobs. Thank you, Lord. Some of those jobs you got to go back and be like, God, I'm glad I lost that job because it just wasn't, can you think about it later on? Like, I'm glad I lost that job. What?
Payless is going out of business.
Payless is not going out of business. I remember in high school, I was going to be a key holder for Payless. Look, at 17 years old, I was going to be a key holder. That's like an assistant manager.
I was management in retail. So where would my retirement be going?
Well, you got to retire early. It's Payless.
Payless.
I would retire in 14. I'd have been 5 years old. So
that was fun.
What would happen to my retirement? I wouldn't be getting jacked now because ain't no one buying them.
My Instagram.
And from what I heard,
when are they going out of business?
They're liquidating now. They got the sales going on now.
Then I'm sure they took care of their employees well beforehand.
And I've asked everyone. My brother had to tell me. My
Payless
brother has not worked in retail more than maybe 7 years. I've worked in retail off and on for over 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
And I've asked everyone, majority of them women, because who shop? Women. Not nowadays, but
right,
women.
Exactly, yes.
Women nowadays shop just like a man. They get in, get the hell out.
Yes,
but who's the biggest competition, competitor for Payless? No one could tell me. My brother says. Look what Walmart's doing. Walmart has no name
and brand names,
and they have brand names.
Yeah,
they have
not maybe what you're looking for as far as a tennis shoe. But they do have both.
You got options.
But
the little Balenciaga.
the difference between Payless and Walmart, they got clothes. They got electronics.
They do.
They got toys.
It's there.
Payless used to be. Payless was your spot for Easter Sunday shoes.
This is on
Payless was the spot
live video
for
and
women that needed something quick, fast, and hurry,
And I went
dyed whatever color they needed, and they got it for free, and it only costs $34.99.
It was less than that because I used to work at the one in Beltway Plaza. You can go and Payless and get shoes for $15.
Yeah.
For adult women.
The
and
dye
the kids
ones?
sometimes be $8, $9.
Right, but that's not the ones that you dye. You get the $34.99. They ship it out.
Oh, those are the sexy wedding shoes.
Right.
The little satin shoes.
Right.
Remember those?
The dye was free. It was $34.99, and they could either.
No, the adult shoes that you do for like a bridesmaid. You be like, why did she make us buy this?
Yes.
Shoe?
Yes.
Oh,
And you're like, I'm not gonna find this color.
Yes.
Whereas Payless could dye it any color you wanted.
They could.
And it didn't cost nothing.
Yep.
The shoe cost $34.99.
Yep.
The shoe cost $35.
Yep.
And the dye was free. Who does that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially for Easter. You was just like, dip, we're ready. Just like you making eggs.
When I worked there in '94, '95, you know what I told women? Keep your receipt. If you don't like them and you know you ain't never gonna wear them again, bring them back.
See, that's why you wasn't gonna get your retirement.
The policy was providing you have the receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bring it back, you can get something else, or you can get your money back, but you got to have your receipt.
Yes.
When I tell you women would bring they raggedy baby kids, I don't care if you was white, green, black, blue, yellow, orange,
everybody was at Payless.
Gold, silver, gray. There was 5 different women. It don't matter what their nationality was, what their race was. You know what? They were black and white. How about that? I'm colorblind. I don't know what they were. Every 3 months, they would bring. They might have had 2 kids. They might have had 4 or 5 kids.
Ouch.
With their raggedy ass, busted up shoes. Ouch. Yes, I did catch that. But they always had the receipts. So what they do? They turn them in. We bring them up.
Full price?
Full price. And they got brand new shoes.
There you go.
Every
Recycle.
3 months.
It wouldn't work like that
Recycle.
now.
That's what they did.
See, and that's why they came up with all these rules behind bringing your shoes back and bringing clothes back and stuff. And you know what? We are at a break again. So make sure you watch us on BeExposedRadio.com/live because we are live on Be Exposed Radio. We also are live on YouTube. Facebook is not being our friend right now, but it is okay. I believe I did post it to Facebook, so if you do follow me on Facebook, try to share it or try to just look at it. Try to do something. Maybe share it.
Try to just help. Just help.
And we see you all in a little bit. Okay? We'll be back.
She said do something.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback.
Right. To know that I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Drug use.
It's crazy.
So again, derived from the lyrics. Talk to me about the interpersonal conflict.
So let me say this, and I think that what I'm gonna do is probably challenge a lot of what
we're dealing with topically.
Yeah.
Because to me, whether we talking about material things, drug use, or anything else, it's where we teach our young people to place value.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're not going to take the person that has been given the value system, like, and I know we're talking about young women, but I look at my son, I look at little Marvin, and one of the things, of all of the things that Marvin has decided that he would go venture into, one of the things that he's just completely stayed away from is drugs. Has no desire towards it, but I've never modeled anything about that being something. And when you look again, as we keep talking about the cultural aspects of things, we're talking about a culture and systems that creates a sense of attraction or makes this stuff attractive, you know, in its advertising and promotion, whether it's the material things, whether it's the drug use. But I believe that if you've put a firm value system in, and taught people taught your young people, your young ladies, what has value, and what literally doesn't have value, then, you know, even, I guess, kind of throwing them into the lion's den, whether it be sending them to Baltimore public schools, because everybody in Baltimore public schools ain't coming from your household. Whether it be being out in the community or going to their cousin's house who live in the rougher neighborhood. You know, there can be the presence of that peer pressure, but we got to make sure that we balancing it out. So lyrics that are suggested towards drug use is ridiculous right now.
Join us every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. for Conflict Resolution with Daryl White, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Everywhere. So the first car I was on, I saw like 8 surveillance cameras.
So everyone, we are actually talking about the new trains that they've been providing in Baltimore and DC, and how much safer it seems to be on the trains now.
They sure weren't raggedy.
Because they had surveillance cameras.
I saw like 8 bubbles.
He said 8
brand new seats. The floors are spick and span, like brand new, clean.
That was the test run.
Man,
that thing was nice.
And then you ain't got to worry about if you can hear the conductor say anything, because the train automatically talks to you every time there's a stop coming up.
Okay. Was it a girl's voice? I mean, a woman's voice?
I don't know. It was either
Siri.
It was either Leonard or Linda, because neither one of them listen. But you will listen to them because it's
Linda.
loud.
We laughed about that little baby
real
boy.
Loud.
So all last week.
If you sleep on a train, you will wake up because it's that. It's like it's almost obnoxious loud.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is gonna take some time getting used to. So I got off North Ave because I was like, I'm early. I'm not going downtown because I don't need to do on the show what I did last week. And if y'all missed it, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna put myself out there. So I was like, you know what? I need to get my walk in. I need to get back in the tune of it because I'm really trying to. Yo, I've gained 25 pounds, y'all. I've been fighting this since what? Before Thanksgiving, I said I was going to go on a diet, get ready for New Year's. Here we are, what, like, what we like 8 days away from spring? I'm like, something's got to give.
This is when everybody start working out, though.
Something's got to give.
You know, it's the spring and the summertime. Everyone.
They're like, I gotta get summer ready.
They can do this fast.
You know what I've been thinking? You know what I've been thinking?
Yes.
All 4 of y'all might want, you know, off camera, might want, especially you. I've seriously thought about cheating and just picking up smoking because it'd be so much easier to lose weight.
No.
It will not be easy to lose weight.
You know how much weight I can lose?
Stop.
There's no going
You know how much weight I can lose?
Forward, always forward.
What happened to just working out, chilling out?
I do that. But I eat too much.
I got balance it.
It's all
you can balance it. Don't
though.
act like you can't do it.
Yeah. It's all how you
can do
it.
It's a mindset.
My biggest thing right now, I'm on these lamb chops.
Oh, I love
I got leg of lamb.
Oh my God.
I got lamb ribs.
But lamb is not bad for you in moderation.
Yeah.
But you showing off because you probably. I can see Mark now. He got 4 lamb chops.
Look, I was looking at.
I mean, if you help eating it, like I'll come and help.
See, now you got help. Now you got help. You don't need to eat.
I was looking at a roast and I was like, man, I want that joker so bad.
And you can in moderation.
And then I was looking at this partially bone-in like lamb thigh.
And now see now.
Yeah, this joker was like this long, like this wide, like that thick, and I'm like, yo.
I eat, so I'm not gonna.
I need some of that in my life.
Hey, listen.
I gotta go look that up when I get home.
So I talked.
You got her all excited.
I talked to Shamar's godmother. I was like, yo, I need to start paying you, cause I need some magusi in my life and fufu, and yeah. The African hot style, not the style you get in Baltimore. It's good, don't get me wrong.
These are all.
But it's bland because they can't serve nothing that hot. I need that African hotness to where in the wintertime you outside and you got icicles on your face because you're sweating that much.
Pores opened up.
I need some slamming curry chicken. I can make curry chicken, but not like she can. She from Trinidad. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a whole nother.
You still lose the weight.
I can. I'm trying.
I brought
I'm wearing these black trash bags under my clothes.
That worked for me. I did the whole the sweatsuits under your clothes, the plastic ones. You really, and then you
my
do
brother
the wrap.
was like, "You got what?" I said,
"Yeah, go back to doing."
I have my black trash bag on.
Yep.
I got my boxers on with my wife beater.
There you go.
My t-shirt, my long johns, my long john top.
You was getting it in.
And you got a sweatsuit on. I said, yep. And I got a do-rag on and a hat.
Oh, man.
He said, well, what you need both for?
Oh man.
I said, I'm going to tell you just like I tell them people in Dave & Buster's at Arundel Mills on Saturday night when it's like 1,000 degrees in there. Why you got a hat on? Because I got a do-rag on. But it's hot in here. Why you got a do-rag on with a hat? Well, the do-rag sucks up all the sweat. You know, never let them see you sweat, right? And I got a do-rag, I got the hat on, so you can't see my do-rag's all wet.
Oh, well, you went in both times.
Yeah.
But why are they concerned about you wearing your hat?
You know how people are, they nosy.
Just nosy, okay. Oh.
Bye. See you in about 3 minutes. TheExposedRadio.com. Leonard.
Fall into this unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new. Take a break from our broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, it's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold.
So, Jacqueline. Yes, Mom? I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
The Artist Exchange
Exposed radio show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. Exactly. Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing it.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
He's around. Him and his son been playing tag team with the hospital, so you know. But other than that, he's good.
We're live.
We're live and we back.
We live, baby.
You don't know how to listen.
We are back. We are back.
We were just talking about the event this weekend.
Grabbed me.
You're right. So, it's event time.
Yes, events.
Okay, so we have a couple of events coming up. You know, Skylyne Foundation, this is Feed the Homeless Weekend.
Yes, Sprinkler Park, DC.
Yes, and what you all don't know is that Shenetta is part of this event.
I am. I just
She will forever be a part of this event.
Yes, I'm
She's like one of the team leaders for DC. She makes it happen. And Mark, Tiana, whoever she contacts, she might not contact us at all.
She might just pop up. Pull up, pop out.
She does that.
I do.
But she's had on so many different occasions throughout the last couple years. Are you Tiana? Yes. Hey, I'm so-and-so. Shenetta told me come on down.
Yes, definitely.
Like, and you are who? We thank you for coming out.
Like, oh my goodness. Speaking of confused and overwhelming, Christmas had to be like my best Feed the Homeless, but it was the most overwhelming Feed the Homeless because so many volunteers just popped up. And it wasn't like, and they all popped up at the same time. So,
let me tell you.
Can y'all make this Saturday lit for us, please?
Yes.
So, Empowerment Essence, we collect clothes, shoes, socks, gently used and cleaned. I cannot stress that enough. So typically, I want you to really go through your closet. Like right now, when we finish this tonight at 9 o'clock, I need you to go to your closet, and I need you to pull everything out that you like. I think this is cute. No, maybe I don't care. I can't wear this. It's too big. And pull it out. And then I want you to email us, info@empowermentessence.org. That's how you reach us. And then we will gladly schedule a time to come pick up the items. Or we'll ask you to bring them down to the park this Saturday. But here's the thing, we start at 11:30?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm getting so much better at making sure I'm on time. So I'm going to ask you all to meet us there at 11:15, just 15 minutes early, so we can set up. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay? We're going to get it in.
I miss her.
Can y'all do that for us?
She's back.
And we need donations. Skylyne Foundation needs donations. So listen, a lot of things that we do, we throw money away. McDonald's, fast food, cigarettes, weed, liquor, nails, hair, clothes. I said weed. They know what I'm talking about.
I know about that.
Okay. I thought we keep that too. Weed. A bundle costs quite a bit. So we need you all to donate to the Skylyne Foundation. They do not only feed and clothe the homeless in Baltimore and DC, but Mark is trying to go to Chicago, which is his home base. And while we partner and we help out, we need consistent donations so we can continuously feed the homeless. Please. Please.
Aren't you from New York?
I am. New York.
We're starting Newark or New York, if not both. When we get the Let's Do It from Kiera, that's up in New York, or up in Newark.
Okay.
I would like to start before summertime.
So this is the thing. So this is about being a career woman. So a lot of people talk to you about making sure you're a boss, you're making money, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you drive the nice cars, you live in nice homes. But there are people that are less fortunate than us, even at our struggle. Because when I lost my job, I was still happy I had a roof on my head. I still have food in my mouth. But there are individuals that do not have the opportunities we have. And we can't do this without you. So we're just 4 individuals. Mark is one individual that has a heart of gold that really wants to help the communities. So I need you, Mark, I need you to tell them exactly how to donate and how much. So our goal for DC and Baltimore, $1,000. That's all we're looking for, to be able to do this consistently. And these are hot meals. These are great portions. We want to be able to supply the toiletries that are necessary. Every morning, just think about the fact that you may not be able to wash your body, brush your teeth, but you can actually give a pair of socks to somebody this weekend on Saturday from 11:30 to 2, and you're going to get there at 11:15, right? You promise? They promised. I heard them. I mean, I heard them. I heard them. So, Mark, tell them how to donate. T, tell them we need them. Faun, tell them we need them. We need them.
To donate, reach out to Miss T. My name is Tiana Hudson on Facebook. You know, reach out to Skylyne Foundation or Skylyne Radio Show. Any of those pages, they're all hooked up to my phone. So trust and believe, I will get the contacts.
Yay!
So reach out to us. We will set up a time and location to come pick up the donations. If you are in DC, that is perfect.
Can I cash
If you are
out?
in Baltimore, yes,
Cash
they can.
out. Cash out.
So you can go right. There too. If you are in Baltimore, reach out to us anyways, and we will find a way to pick it up. Most likely, I'll probably pick it up, or we'll probably make it a way for one of our other volunteers who lives in Baltimore to pick it up. If you want to do any cash apps for any donations of this $1,000 goal that we have, you can cash app it to $TEYMULA. The name is Tiana's Moolah, and you have to put Skylyne Foundation donation on it, and thank you.
After you send it.
Yes. Once you put Skylyne Foundation donation on it, I will know that it's for Skylyne Foundation. We need you all support, guys. You know, it becomes a lot when you're feeding in 2 different places in 2 different weekends, and you're providing the same amount of food in one place that you're providing in the other. I mean, we have different partnerships coming in and everything, but even that monetary donation, after a while, I used to buy toiletries. Toiletries be like, where? Okay, because they got expensive. Month to month, it got expensive. And you know, at this time, I feel like the community can help us. We're helping the community, so the community can help us too. That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be heading on to. That's what we need to do. You know, Skylyne Foundation is not only a foundation that feeds the homeless, but we want to do so much more. And we can't do more without getting the grants or getting the donations or like actually building on this. You will receive a receipt for anyone who does donate.
Tax deductible, right?
Yes.
Yes. Boom. Check.
Yes. And
if you have not done your taxes yet, start donating now, so that at the end of next year they'll be able to write off.
Right. Another thing that we have going on is we don't have any. Oh, we do have something going on. So this Saturday, at Dave & Buster's, it is our Today's Career Women's, the first event that we're having, where we want to actually celebrate women and actually celebrate everything that we've been doing. We've been doing the Today's Career Women's series since the beginning of the year. Yeah, because it's week 9, which means it's been since the beginning of the year.
Middle of January.
Middle of January?
Middle of January.
Oh, I'm off. I might be off by a week or 2, but either way, since the beginning of the year, we've been doing this. So everyone who has been a guest on our show, everyone who has tuned in, everyone who lives in the Rhonda Mills area, Columbia area, Baltimore area, please come out and support Skylyne Foundation and support Skylyne Radio Show at Dave & Buster's at 8 o'clock, right?
7 o'clock.
Okay, from 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock to 1:30.
Boom, 7 o'clock to 1:30.
Dave & Buster's of Rhonda Mills Mall.
Yes. And I promoted it. Boom!
This is our first annual.
There's no such thing as a first annual.
This is our inaugural.
Thank you.
Today's Career Women event.
Yes.
What better month to start it in than the Women's History Month?
Let's go. Yes. So everyone come out and support. Thank you, because that's what we need. We need support. So Taryn, you've been quite quiet on this
how cold it is unless it's just bitter. If you're constantly doing something and you're tuned in with the music and you're tuned in with what you're doing with helping out, trust me, you're not even thinking about how cool or chilly or breezy it is. Trust me. Come on out and find out.
Yes. What's your plans for the weekend? Do you want to come out and feed the homeless with us?
I know you got some clothes in that class.
Right.
I do. Well, Saturday I'm taking my daughter to a STEM community day. Ooh. So she'll learn how to 3D print. They're teaching the kids cybersecurity. So that'll be Saturday from 9 to 2. I do have old clothes now. If it's for the homeless, I don't know. I don't know if they want my True Religions bell-bottom jeans.
Literally, when we do this, I mean, the line is long, and they are very particular. So let me make sure we understand. The individuals that are in need of assistance, they are still particular. They will tell you quickly, I don't like this, I don't want that. And so we've had to do some troubleshooting, some calming down occasionally, but everybody is grateful for what they receive. Yeah. Everybody really is grateful. And it's exciting.
What kills me with homeless people, you hungry.
Yes.
What's it matter what it is?
They ask. They still mad if they want. Shoot.
They gotta know what they're putting in their stomach.
They do.
But we're giving you food. You're not digging in a trash can. You're not digging in a dumpster.
But Mark, they might be allergic. Faun, don't laugh.
That's just like if we really wanted to contribute to the delinquents of bad habits, and we supply cigarettes. Is it menthol? Doesn't matter. You're digging in ashtrays and smoking someone else's butt. So what's the matter?
Yeah. Sure.
Mark got Faun over here cracking. She is losing her mind. You see?
God. She really got allergies.
It's true though. We went to an event like that, and one of the homeless people said they were a vegan.
See?
So I was like,
because that means they sit around the vegan restaurants and they're probably able to collect food. You got to be respectful. I want to eat what I want to eat still, and whether I'm homeless or not homeless. Y'all know what Faun, stop.
I looked at Faun.
Listen.
Faun has taken
I understand. Please tell me what you want. I
asked. Go commit a petty crime.
Smart.
Bare minimum, you get 90 days in the joint. You got a bed. It might not be comfortable, but it's better than concrete.
They got to go through other stuff being incarcerated.
And you get 3 meals a day.
Not always.
Just saying. There's a gentleman in Baltimore, love him to death. Can't stand him, but love him to death. It's you'd have to meet him.
Okay.
This individual's been homeless proudly for 40 years. Started out in New York, went to Chicago, came to Baltimore. I said, well, I understand why you left New York, and I understand why you left Chicago.
It was cold.
Wintertime wise,
yeah,
because it don't get cold like that out here versus them two cities.
No.
But you're proud to be homeless. He says, man, I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. There's no rules, regulations, no time limits, nothing. I said, but you beg for money. I said, you know what you can do if you went bare minimum to this place, that place, and hey, I'll do this. What they're doing, can I do that? I just need a couple dollars to get me some coffee in the wintertime. Give me a cold, cold drink or water from 7-Eleven. Can I do this?
That's awesome.
You'd be surprised how many people be like,
if he can get through the door to even have that conversation.
Right.
Right. So we are back again. We are coming back again.
I was going to say, we're going to a break.
We're going to a break. Right.
We gotta go on a break.
Look, watch this. We're going to a break. We'll be right back like we never left. BeExposedRadio.com. Skylyne Radio.
Yes.
First they love you, then desert you. Leave with a plate full with no spoon. It ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste. I've been bad, burned, then fucked over, but remain strong through the Passover. Kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't the man to me to let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, no pen I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I beat the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator, but I can't save it. It'll be too loud on the pedal stool. Don't curry favors. Always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patience run thin, yeah, nigga OT, cause they wanna see me down like I'm NCT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me. Say I help you out if you can help yourself. I keep it G till I DIE. Now excuse me while I get back to PC. HOP ain't music.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that then
your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's horrible.
The pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. He's 0-4.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey. Hey. She might be your sister for real. Hey. So,
there's a story behind it.
Taryn, I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, I'm down.
It is regarding the change in career in leaving corporate world, in the best overview way possible, without giving like super details. When was your moment when you decided that you did not want to work corporate anymore?
I'm curious too.
Well, it wasn't just corporate; it was just that job. And it's funny because HR asked me the same thing, and my coworker's watching, so she's probably dying laughing right now. But so what happened was I used to work from home. I had a real cushy job. My job was up in King of Prussia. So I worked from home and I was comfortable. I could go downstairs, grab food. I had leisure. So one day we had, first of all, I had a PM, had 3 that were terrible. And I complained about them for a year. Nothing was getting done. So then we all sat in this focus group And they asked everyone, you know, what's your issues in the company? You know, what are you going through? And it's funny because we were all going through the same issues for the same amount of time, if not longer, depending if they were they're longer than me. So I sat back and I analyzed it. And also what happened is I had, you know, my first settlement of 2019, I got paid at the table. So I saw that check, I was like, I think I'm gonna quit my job. And then also my boyfriend helped me really put into perspective, like, okay, if this is what you want to do, you need to plan this. So I just started planning, and things weren't getting better, and they were not going to get better. So I kind of had to leave that cushy work-at-home job to do something better. And I wanted it to be fulfilled. So it wasn't really the corporate world, because actually, no, it was. Because I didn't want to go back into an office. I knew if I went and looked for a job in HR, go back into the government, I would be in a cubicle, confined to a desk. And I knew I'm better than that. So it was like, okay, you have 2 supplements, you got a little cush fund, it's now or never. So it was just, from going from government to corporate and being in corporate, I've always had the same issues, but I've dealt with it because society tells you, you have to graduate high school, you have to go to college, you have to get a good job, you have to get a corporate job, you have to get a job making at least this to have a good life. Society doesn't tell you, I'm not saying if you knit covers, and if you can make a business out of it, by all means, go knit covers, but at the end of the day, make sure what you're doing, it's what you love to do, so that way it doesn't feel like work. And if you love to knit covers, make it profitable. Because being confined to a desk, and I always, and it's funny because every job I've had, after 3 years, they pushed me out. Whether it was my boss hating the fact that I knew more than her, whether it was my job capping me at where they thought I could go, or whether it's like this job. I lived in Maryland, they were in Philadelphia. In order to be promoted, I had to move back. So it's kind of like I'm never going to go to my full potential unless I work for myself, because there's always going to be someone above me who does not want me to be better than them. And the type of person it said if you take 3 months to know your job, 6 months to be able to train someone to do your job, and a year to be a subject matter expert in your job. And by a year, well, by 6 months, I knew my clients like the back of my hand. So in a year, I was looking to do other things. But they were like, oh, you have to move back. Well, I'm not moving back to Pennsylvania, New Jersey. So it's kind of like, if you're the type of person to where as though you know your worth and you know that you can make your mark in this world, why not? And corporate or the government world, they're always going to cap you and only going to take you as far as they believe you should go. And some people, it's okay with that. And you need those people, because who's going to work for you? So it's okay if you want that job, but at the end of the day, it's just like, don't cap me at where you think I can go, because I know I can probably do your job and be better at your job. And I know I could do my director's job, because I was in her chair when I was back at the government. So, and it's kind of like they know that. They see your resume and they're like, oh, well, she came from the government, so she thinks she's, and I do. And you should. But at the same time, I still stayed in my place. But you're not going to cap me at where you think I should go.
I know, that's right.
And that was always the struggle for me, is that I love to learn. I want to learn how to do your job, your job, your job, your job. Just in case you may drop dead the next day. Lord forbid. Who can do Shirley's job? I can do Shirley's job. You know, and that's how I was. So I knew so much. And why not take, first of all, I was working sometimes to 2 a.m. Why not work and put that same effort into myself? And I could literally make, I don't know, my salary in 2 to 3 months, if not 5 months, if I put the same effort into my job, into myself. And that was why I left corporate to go by myself.
That's right.
So.
She brought me to tears. It's like, I had to ask, because that's actually one of the, so when we started the whole women's series, we had a couple of questions that we want to ask, and that's one of them. That doesn't mean that every show we're going to ask these questions. Okay. But the question, that's one of our questions, is when did you decide that corporate was just not for you anymore? So, you know, Shenetta, you've been running and doing and moving since as long as I've known you and before. So I want to ask, when you left corporate and why? But I know that was like forever ago. So.
No, it really wasn't, and I never left corporate.
Oh, wow.
So here's the deal, and I'll talk a little bit more in detail when we come back, but I didn't leave corporate. I started working for the government when I was 14 or 15 at the Stay in School program. When I transitioned to go into college in Atlanta, I had a job there doing the same position. When I got there, they told me they were canceling the program. So then I wound up coming out of the government job. So I was doing, my mother had me working at 14. So my first job was at Kids Foot Locker at 14 years old. Then I was a receptionist for my modeling teacher. Then I went from there and I've done Giant, I've done Jeepers, I've done Kmart, McDonald's. I had nuggets in my pocket. Sorry. I've done Burger King. I've had a lot of jobs. Yeah, I did. Another pocket. What can I get you? Number one? Okay, got you. So, yeah, and I did that. And I did that because I wanted certain things, and Mother was like, you're not getting everything. But I wound up going into property management because I needed a job. I was like, they don't do nothing in the office. All they do is answer the phones and collect rent. So I literally fell into it because I had an interest, and then I had to learn quickly while I was on the job to be able to progress. So I moved rather quickly. I'm a certified property manager. I've been certified since 2009, and I continue to get certifications now. And so now I'm a member of NARPM for the National Association of Property Managers. I've been a member for 2 years. And I work specifically in Section 8 public housing and homeowners associations and condo associations. So I've been able to stay within the corporate because my aunt and my mother told me, and I would thank them, let your corporate job fuel your future and your dreams. And that's how Empowerment Essence was birthed. I put a lot of my own monies into Empowerment Essence, and we got some seed donations to get started. And that's how it was birthed about. So I've never completely left. I did leave at one time and just said I was going to act, model, and run my businesses. I did that, but I found that I went back because I was not financially ready to step out. And God will tell us to step out and start our business, but He doesn't tell you that you got to leave your job to do it, because you can do both. I was tired, and some days like now I'm exhausted, but I love what I'm doing, and I'm getting back on my feet as to where I want to be, and so I can get to a position where I can consult here, I can pick up a contract here, I can do public speaking here, I can sell a house here, I can advise somebody how to make money, I can help somebody reach their dreams, and I'm happy. So we need five revenue streams. My coach, Bashan Shaw, thank you, just recently told me you can get up. 7, make money no matter what you're doing, but make sure that you're not just making the money, but you're doing something that's going to be giving back to your community, giving to yourself and your family, and it's something that's going to be fulfilling. So for me, I love real estate, property management, I love acting. All of the work that I do, they really go in one hand. So when Mark said I got 19 jobs, they all go together.
They do.
But it's 19 jobs.
Alright guys, we kind of went a little bit over, but we have a break right now. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Awesome.
And we will talk to you all soon. Yay! BeExposedRadio.com.
Skylyne Radio.
I said that part.
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer in silence. Your pride won't let you just uncover your secret. Don't wanna look weak in your image, it ain't worth losing. So you just act as if it's nothing happening. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. Suicidal, depressed, but you won't say a thing.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. So no matter what you up to, just go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how I really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father did. Mom's bringing different niggas in and out the crib.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
For what you do.
Okay. Oh yeah, I do need to.
Because once a week, I don't know if I told you. I know I talked to you about it, and you sent me your information like 19 pages. I was like, yo.
So what's going on?
How do I do this?
Sales coordinator.
So what's going on?
Once a week, I want to broadcast someone of the world of today's career woman.
Once a week?
Once a week, I want to do it.
That's perfect because that was already on my to-do list of things.
So then y'all got to do one for a guy. Kings of the world.
Yes.
Come on. I'm all about equality. Men and women equality.
We're gonna get to the men. Right now it's Women's Month, and we gotta end the series, and then we're gonna get to the men. You know,
I can name.
If there's any men who would like to come on our show, make sure you reach out to
I can name 5 men.
Skylyne Foundation 2016
Everyone
at
here
gmail.com.
knows the number one person I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You've met him. Are we back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, it got so quiet.
Because I was letting you talk because I was talking, but you.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
You know, I just let you have the floor.
Oh, go ahead.
Any males? That's what I was asking. If there's any men out there who would like to be on the show, make sure you reach out to us at Skylyne Foundation 2016 at gmail.com. That's SKYLYNE Foundation 2016 at gmail.com. I hope that I really don't have to spell all of that out for you, because that's a lot. And also reach out to our Instagram, Skylyne_Foundation_2016. Either one of those, we will be here and available. We want you all to come on the show. We want you all to be highlighted as well, man. You know, we did the women's, and it's Women's Month, so you know we got to get through the rest of the series. But we also have you all lining up. So whenever you all are ready, you want to make those moves, hit us up. Okay?
Speaking of women.
Yeah.
I feel that I should at least shine some light on this woman, Miss Kiki Wyatt. She will be performing at a club called Charm, Baltimore, on 407 East Saratoga Street. That's going to be like a showcase. So there's going to be a few singers, and she is the main entertainer. What is it called?
When is this?
This is April the 6th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. At Charm, Baltimore. 407 East Saratoga Street. I have tickets, guys, if you want to purchase them.
Yes, reach out to Faun for tickets.
Please give me a call or inbox me. So I forget we are on YouTube. So Facebook, my name is Faunya, F-A-U-N-Y-T-T-E, Brown, like the color. On Facebook and Instagram is freespirited_Faun, F-A-U-N, on IG. So reach out to me if you guys want some tickets or to hear Miss Kiki Wyatt. Now, I don't know if you know, she has a mean vocal section. This woman can blow, okay? So I'm ready to hear her on April the 6th, guys, from 7 to 11 p.m.
Yes, yes. You got any promo on this side?
No, not really. Well, if you're looking for a realtor in the Baltimore, we'll say DMV area, because I will be licensed in DC and Virginia next 3 months.
Let's go.
Hey. So, if you are looking for a realtor or someone to just help guide you in the home buying process, or someone to talk to about your home, purchasing your home, I'm definitely here. You can contact me at Taryn Gray, that's TarynGrey@gmail.com. And I will send them my information so they can share it.
Yay! Look at us, look at us. So we still have 20 minutes left in the show.
Well, I want to commend both of these ladies for following their passion. That's very hard to do. We are always so used to giving up our dreams for other people, and it takes a strong woman, person, individual to finally say enough is enough. I'm going to do something that resonates with me, the core of me, and not just doing anything for money. So I'm proud of you ladies that actually went on faith and said, you know what, God, I don't know where this may go, but I know what I'm built to be, and I'm going to try this out, you know, and you're going to win just because you're trying. Yeah. You know, you're going to win just because you're trying. That's all. So, yeah, don't give up on what you want. Don't give up, you know.
Right.
Thank you.
This is going to be tough. You're going to have those dry spells. We all have those. You're going to go through seasons. This is just a season.
Yep.
We all go through seasons.
I learned, I think the way that I handle everything is kind of different. On top of, like you said earlier, you have to have 7 incomes. I always go with 7 incomes, even though
I was saying 5. My coach just told me this past weekend that she's up. You gotta get up to 7. I'm like, all right, let me look and see what I'm doing.
But with the 7 incomes, what I did when I started planning out my incomes is that I use corporate. I know it sounds funny, but it is what it is because it's just so normal. I literally use corporate to pay my bills, pay for my beads. Like, and of course, you know, you get extra money so you do other stuff, but literally that's how I looked at it. Like, okay, pay my bills, pay my beads. I do hair on the side, so that's going to come in every Like this week alone, I did someone's hair yesterday. I did 2 people's hair yesterday. 1 person's hair on Sunday. I have a person's hair to do tomorrow and a person's hair to do Friday. And that's literally of people just randomly hitting me up like, hey, can I get my hair done? Hey, can I get my hair done? Hey, are you free? And so I know that's going to be like continuous income. I know the beads will be continuous income if I push them hard enough.
You're on your way.
Yeah. Skylyne, I'm trying my best and I'm going to figure it out. And all we have to do is like just go up to the place and like call them and finish this process. And I'm going to turn Skylyne into a lucrative, make that money flow. You get these grants, then we don't have to do anything else, and then we can expand.
I can stop cooking? I don't mind cooking though.
No, I don't mind
cooking.
I want you to cook.
Do I have to?
No, but really.
No, for real. I don't mind cooking. And you know, for those that don't know what we give, it's always different. But I cook bare minimum 10 different things, and I try to provide bare minimum 6 or 7 trays every event in DC and every event in Baltimore. You ready? You might want to sit down for this. I got 2 witnesses, so you know they'll call my bluff.
Look
if
at the
I'm
pictures.
lying.
The pictures are out there.
Pictures say 1,000 words, don't they?
Yes.
Collard greens.
Macaroni and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, baked beans, Southern style, you know, with the sugar and the brown sugar in it.
Half smokes.
We've done hamburgers, hot dogs, sausage, chicken. Shout out to Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. So good it should be illegal.
Okay.
What's up, Shorty?
What's up, Shorty?
What else have I done?
Chips, water, juice.
No, I don't cook that.
But you put a steak.
Gumbo. Chicken noodle soup.
Better than me. I'm struggling over here.
Beef stew.
Come on,
what am I missing? Chicken.
You did a rice
Chicken and rice.
Garlic
So
chicken.
you did a chicken and rice.
Chicken fajita. I think that's what
You
it
done
is.
sweet potatoes? Did you say that?
I said that.
Okay. Stuffing.
Cornbread stuffing. Not plain, not chicken, not turkey. Cornbread. You ain't ever had stuffing until you had cornbread stuffing. I'm trying to tell you. They sell it in the grocery store. Just watch what you're looking at before you pick it up. Trying to tell you, you ain't had stuffing until you had cornbread stuffing. Trying to tell you something good.
And yes, he cooks all of this himself. I do not cook for Feed the Homeless. I do not cook for Feed the Homeless.
We used to tag team. I did the cooking. She did the toiletries and the feminine products and the hygiene products.
The got experience.
And then she was like,
I was like, I
I'm
can't
done.
do it anymore. It comes with reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it's
life comes at
financially.
You fast. Okay.
It really does get hard. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, she was forking out bare minimum $500-600 a month for 2 events. I fork out roughly $600 a month for 2 events. Kiara was like, stop it right there. Don't get this, and this, because it's already taken care of. I was like, I love you. Thanks, sis. Man, that's what I'm talking about. So you know what I did today? I bought a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't need. So I might be coming out with a couple extra trays this week.
Oh. Tax money be like. I'm sorry, I had to let it out one good time. Oh my goodness, speaking of taxes, I haven't even got my taxes done. I tried to do them on TurboTax and it told me I owed, and then I was trying to put something else in. It was like, oh no, now you gotta pay. And I was like, it's okay. Close. I'll get my taxes done later. Not right now.
April. You're all right.
What's going on?
April 15th. Be good.
So I can't get it done after April 15th.
You can ask for an extension, but why?
Who wants to pay?
There's a bill that's not going anywhere.
Look, I'm
okay.
1 minute.
All right, guys.
If there's anyone that would like to donate bare minimum 10 rotisserie chickens for Saturday, 10 rotisserie chickens for Sunday, get at us. Shenetta, Mark, Tiana.
Let's do this.
Get at one of us.
Give back. Make it a lifestyle.
I'll go an extra step. If you don't know how to get in contact with us in Baltimore, and you know how to get in contact with Derek Chase or Miss Be Inspired or Dr. Wren, make it happen, because they know how to get in contact with us.
Yes.
Just trying to make it easier for you, for anyone that's in the Baltimore area. If you're in the DC area, naturally Shenetta.
Hi.
But if anyone knows Mr. Hans,
yes,
man, that's another way you can get in contact with us.
Follow Empowerment Essence. Follow Shenetta Malkia, Instagram and Facebook. Empowerment Essence will have all the donation information for you. Follow and support genuinely.
Yes. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
The times when we cared for one another, we shared the same respect. What is happening? We're trading what's important for shiny things. I can't allow this blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Don't lose yourself, stay on track. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. Full of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we've won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy as rap. Stop chasing cheese or you'll get stuck in a trap. Go get your crown and never render it back. No. Why would you treat yourself like that?
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the On the Come Up radio show.
But I meant you got to slap. So you want to stick on that? But anyway, slap walk.
You taking slut walks now? What is going on?
Can I get some of that wine?
Y'all funny.
Not with the cup.
I don't know. I got my cup right here, babe.
Where that wine at, bro?
I can't.
Y'all bother. But no, I don't. Y'all not convincing me.
But that was never my mission. That was never my mission. This is not even the show to try to convince anybody on. Have you seen the past episode?
You voted for Hillary. You voted for.
You didn't vote for anybody.
And I'm telling you that. I stand on that. I don't see no.
You stand on your ignorance.
That's the hope. Yes.
Good.
Wow. Because you can't educate me.
You can't educate yourself.
Because I'm not a teacher.
Skirt, 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 skirt. Stop. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Start. Stop. I'll be up in the way. I'll be up in the way. I'll be up in the way. I'll be up in the way.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Cleveland moved to Baltimore, they got 2 championships. Let Cleveland move again.
Hey.
Speaking of Cleveland and moving to Baltimore, Odell Beckham.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Oh, y'all were?
Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful.
I'm kind of sad Odell Beckham left the Giants.
I am too.
I am sad to the fact that he's such a great player and Odell Beckham is not the person they need to get rid of. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Don't be disrespectful.
I
feel like this side jam, this jack. I feel like, and I feel it. And she just want to say the name, but I think you.
I'm just saying, I don't think it was. I think Odell should have stayed. And
I'm a Chicago fan of all sports. I give you 5 perfectly good reasons why I drink what I drink, how I drink, as much I drink. Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, Chicago White Sox, Chicago Cubs, Chicago Blackhawks. But you know what? Say what you want about my city team-wise. In my lifetime, I can honestly say, in my life, representing one city for 5 teams, in my life, I can honestly say I've seen every single one of my teams win at least 1 championship.
Hey.
Bears, 85. Bulls, 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, 98. The Blackhawks,
That was a nice
2003, 2005, 2007.
Is that hockey?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Cubs, or the White Sox, 05. The Cubs, 2016.
Okay.
You have so many people that represent Baltimore, D.C., New York, Philly, Pittsburgh, wherever, Dallas. Have you ever lived there? Nope.
Yes.
Why are you a fan? That's what I don't understand with fans.
First off,
how do you like a team, you're not from there, nor have you ever lived there?
You
my family there. My family, my family there. My friends
you're
there.
from New York.
Yes, of course.
That's home.
Yes.
You're not there. You're supposed to rock home.
Yes.
I'm a Redskins fan.
I'm not in Chicago. I love my city. I miss my city.
I always have a secondary team because Redskins, they be giving you.
Who's a man? Dick what?
You thought
Dick
anxiety was
for
bad now?
Law and Order
Picture me
and
during
Chicago
the
PD
season.
fire. Man, that man's a genius.
Because everything's based there. Yes.
You finally shining light on Chicago.
We got 2.
You finally giving us some love. And Chicago bare minimum, PD, fire, and med ain't never going nowhere.
Chicago, we love you.
I don't know what happened with Chicago Justice. Like, you had the right big name in there, Carl Weathers. Well, then again, Carl Weathers really ain't done nothing in like 25 years. Last time he did anything was the movie that wasn't him. That was Wesley Snipes.
See.
He was in some movie after Rocky with a fine ass. A fine ass top.
A what?
2 minutes. 2
Yeah,
minutes,
we
Mark,
only
2
have
minutes.
a couple more minutes.
I think you should talk about your event recaps before we go.
Are we live?
Yes.
Here we go again.
We've been live.
This is no bloopers. You want to know why? Because I don't know how.
I don't have a thing in my ear, so I don't know what's going on.
No, but I tell you it's going live.
She did tell us.
That's why I be having a thing in my ear, so I know what's going on.
It's 5
this weekend is Feed the Homeless Weekend. Make sure you all come out and support. K Street, 14th and K, 13th and K, 13th and I. It's not Farragut.
Franklin Square Park
is where we're going to be.
Saturday
from 11:30 to 2:30. Make sure you all come. On Sunday, we will be under the 83 Bridge, right by Ida B's in Charmed, Baltimore. Shouts out to Charmed, Baltimore. They're a new club. Make sure everyone goes out and sign up with them because they deserve it.
Right there.
Kiki Wyatt, April 6th, right there at Charmed.
That's right.
Dave and Buster's, Saturday night.
Today's career women.
Yes.
Our ladies, thank you for
Taryn,
coming.
Shenetta.
Thank you.
Every woman that wears green.
In your businesses and your future endeavors.
Every woman that wears something green for St. Patrick's Day. I don't care if you come out in all black and you got green beads on. You have something green on. You get a free cupcake. All cupcakes. We're gonna have 6 dozen cupcakes.
Oh.
Provided by Skylyne Baking Babes.
Yes. Shouts out to Skylyne Baking Babes.
They doing big things. I'm proud of that new adventure. It's
lucrative.
It's stressful. It's time consuming, but I gotta help her.
Yeah.
My son loves to bake.
Hey.
And he likes doing the cakes and the cupcakes, but he likes venturing out. And he says, Dad, is there such thing as a red velvet cookie? I said, well, I've never heard of it, nor have I seen it. And there's been a lot of cookie places and malls, and it was good. It was so good.
Can you save us some for this weekend?
It was so good. It was so good.
All right, guys.
I need you to give a shout out.
Shouts out to.
How do you pronounce that?
Thank you guys for tuning in. I couldn't say the second word.
Hair care products. She's new in the DMV area.
Okay.
Shout out to her. She's doing big things.
Awesome.
Skincare, hair care, hair growth.
I can't get that.
Get at her.
Bajus.
She's doing big things. Shout out to Dave & Buster's, Chick-fil-A, who am I? SK Pizza and Subs, Empowerment Essence, Skylyne, the brand.
We have to go.
Bye, guys. We'll see you next Wednesday.
There you go.
Bye, guys. Next Wednesday.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks!
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right?
Radio Loyalty.
Click that banner to join now.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause.